The Forca Rara Capoeira lit up the Polski theater with excitement in the annual capoeira demonstration and performances. After weeks of planning, the night in Brazil, as it was called, finally came to fruition. While the performers all got ready backstage, the audience members waited in eager anticipation of gravity-defying acrobatics and muscle-destroying kicks. But what is capoeira, you ask? Well, it's a Brazilian art form that combines elements of martial arts, music, and dance. It looks something like breakdance fighting when in practice, and it's been around since the 1800s and was originally created by Brazilian slaves who looked like dance but was really more of a training for combat to one day revolt against their masters. The art hasn't changed since, as it looks the same today as it did so long ago. The evening kicked off with some insight into Brazilian cheers and how praise is given. Audience participation became a big focus of the evening. Then the special guests came out, capoeira masters from all over the United States and as far away as Brazil. After each was introduced, the night began. We were taken back to the 40s with a tribute to the popular Portuguese performer Carmen Miranda. Those who didn't know of Carmen before were taken back to an era where hats were popular and hip shaking was an art. To give the audience a better idea of what the times were like in old Brazil, a dance highlighting when the women used to go to the river to wash their clothes was performed. In the same vein, a dance reenacting the men going to fish in the river was performed. More well-known dances like the rumba were also performed, as well as some more dangerous ones that the group is known for. Beyond the dancing, a big part of the night was the music, which was all played in-house. Most of the instruments were the traditional Brazilian kind, with a general focus on percussion. The sound was primitive, tribal almost, but it added so much to the dance and really made it difficult to keep from tapping your feet. But the biggest draw was the actual fighting routines. Seeing the masters show off their moves was truly a spectacle. The group flew through the air as if gravity was an afterthought and reached their legs to angles some thought impossible. It was exactly like the stuff you'd see on TV or on the internet. This is the show people came for. After the masters finished up their routine, the many capoeira students came to the stage and got ready for their testing for higher ranking. The students with years of experience, as well as those fresh to the program, all tested for higher rankings. The show ended with all the students getting their new rankings, and at the end of all these performances, it was blatant that this night in Brazil was certain to be a night no one would forget.